Hey everybody, Charlie and I are two here, and welcome back to Starfield. We last left off, we decided to go back to doing some of these missions for the Vanguard because it just kind of got a little bit boring trying to explore the planets. The exploration's just not doing it for me. Let's continue with the story.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander?
What can you tell me about the Vigilance?
I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal.
Is there anything I should know?
Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself. Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail.
I'm not going to clean your ship. Let's speak to Commander.
All right. This way, please. So, you're the Vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City.
You bet.
You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun.
I killed 3 terramorphs after that.
We don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments.
You gonna go? You gonna go? Come on, man.
All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
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 Hello. Oh, you just stand there all day, dude?
I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention. Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer.
Tuala convinced me it'd be for the greater good, so here I am. Well, I'm not entirely sold on the idea yet. I still don't quite understand why I'm here.
Yes, I know. I was intentionally vague when I advised Mast of my needs, but rest assured, I'll answer all your questions in due time. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home.
Home?
This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDev's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Oh, we're gonna go kill Crimson Fleet. You're gonna need more than one ship to eliminate an entire fleet. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us
So you want us to become a member of the Crimson
and
Fleet?
expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Assume you have a plan.
I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Doesn't sound ironclad. She can probably sniff out a narc from a sector away.
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Must have a lot of confidence in my abilities.
If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, I would have told Commander Tuala to send someone else. Remember, This entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
Seems harebrained at best. I guess it's too late to back out of the deal. I'll do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Don't do exactly well following rules. What's the code of conduct?
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
I can stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I just
Anyway,
told you what you wanted
It's
to
time
hear.
to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Do you have any other information? What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
How I maintain contact?
That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
You have any other information about Sawaz Bowden?
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. Good luck.
Sure. Alright, you talk to me.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
You want me to steal from thieves?
Rationalize it however you like. But that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Security. If there's incriminating data, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Just give me the mission. I'm here because of my duty. I've seen my fair
Then you'll
share
understand
of
why
violence.
it's so important that this operation is successful. Anyway, before I let you go, there's just one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Now you're speaking my language.
Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
So you put illegal stuff in my fleet. What if I get caught with that in my cargo hold?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake.
Alright.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
So now we just need to go to Missions. Burden of proof. No, not burden of proof. Deep cover. Proceed to Sidonia. Land. Class C reactors, most power, lowest speed. Okay, good to know. You would think it would say that stuff in the menus, but here we are. Alright, we gotta pretend to be a pirate now. Arr.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
Is this the same dude that we dealt with before? It is, isn't it? No, it isn't. It's you. Oh, hello.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Nah, you want to talk to me. I'm here to sell, but I'm looking for you. I'm looking to unload a sensitive shipment.
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me?
Take a look at this sample.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If you can't handle it, point me to someone who can. I guess the people that told me you were the best were wrong.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak 1 kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
Does this work?
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Like, you sure this dude couldn't hear you? Like right there? Sure. Broken Spear's just up the way. Up this rampy poo here.
Layla's been going on about the heart of Mars again.
Yep.
When she gonna give it a rest?
Yeah, you look like a pirate.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Heard you might be able to help me move some cargo.
Oh yeah? Well, I don't know who the hell you are. So what makes you think I'm going to help you out? Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in
finally.
Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Of course. Forget it. I'll just take the shipment somewhere else.
Yeah, sure. If the Trade Authority won't even deal with the shipment of that crap, where else you gonna go? Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this deal for the both of us. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
I'll just kill him and take the money off his corpse. Alright, I get it done. How loud do you want this to be?
What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over.
Alright.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable looking guy in the entire place.
Cover his debts. Now he's down here and to the left. We accidentally went in here before. Oh god.
If you need a quiet spot to think, the community center is a good place.
Is it though? Hey dude, I need money.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to collect the credits you owe to Adler Kemp.
Adler Kemp? Who the heck is that?
He's serious? I suggest you pay quickly.
Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else.
You're an idiot.
Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
Well, it's been nice knowing you. I'm sure your funeral will be lovely.
Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else.
Sure you did.
I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good?
Nope.
Yeah?
I don't think Adler's going to be satisfied with that. Pay now or Deimos will be sending your corpse home in a casket.
Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Tired of playing games.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
Is this really worth the risk? You'd always make the money back later.
No way! I'm already working my fingers to the bone!
Is those 4 little blocks below persuasion? Is that what we got to fill up? You're a dead man if you don't pay this back. Failed again.
Whatever. With the amount of Martian dust in my lungs, I doubt I'm going to live very long anyway.
Pay up. Do it for your family.
How
We
dare
failed.
you try and threaten my family? I know Adler's paying you to lean on me. So, you're just doing your job. But I swear, I've got nothing left. Okay? If I give you the last of my credits, my family starves. I can't afford to do that. I won't do that.
Why are you hurting so badly for credits?
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. It pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family.
He thinks you spend it on booze.
Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around.
Well, then why'd you borrow money from him? I've had enough of this.
No! Get away from me!
We're gonna do EM.
This is hopeless!
Get behind something!
Can we not do that? You serious? Stolen items.
You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contribution.
I don't want to go with you. I need to go get this guy's money. Jesus. This is
Keep on
stupid.
the straight and narrow, and there won't be anything to worry about.
Oh, hush. How do I get back to this dude? Can you tell me how to get out of
Because
here?
the governor's office is right there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
Jesus.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
So, attacking really wasn't an option. Even though it was an option. Were we supposed to, like, punch then? I don't think I've done unarmed combat yet, so I don't know how that works.
I wish there was something more to do around.
Oh, y'all hush. I can't talk to you now? I can't talk to him now. Can I not do this freaking mission now? Oh, I am upset about this. Well, I guess I gotta just go pay his debt. So I'm gonna lose like a 4,000. I'm trying to make money, not lose money. This is irritating. I shot him with non-lethal. I don't understand why that got me arrested. What even is the point of non-lethal if that's the case? I guess if I would have had a fist fight, that would have been fine. But I don't even know how to do that.
This here is the most important work in the galaxy.
Shouldn't you be leaning on fielding by now?
I'm telling you, you should meet my cousin.
Oh, I can't believe it. You're doing me a favor, and in return, the sooner you learn that,
Am I screwed? Can I no longer continue this case? I can't seem to interact with the guy. Which may mean that this mission chain is stalled. Which is irritating to say the least.
Just passing through, or here to stay?
I can't talk to him. Quick save, and how do we select no weapon? No weapon.
Stay away from me! Too much! Get down!
Wow, that killed him? Really didn't think punching someone would kill them, but sure. Let's try to go back. Since this quest chain is broken, let's see if we can go back enough to maybe not break it. Is this my first time coming down here? I don't want to save scum the persuasion. I wanted to attack him. Can I talk to you now? I can't talk to him. That's a big jump right there. I'm not doing that. The quest chain seems to be broken. So, I think I'm just soft locked out of this. whole series of
Do you
side
want to hear the
quests.
song I just made up?
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to this dude. I cannot talk to him. And we have no options with the German upstairs, so yeah. Don't know what we can do at this point. It is a Bethesda game. I should have assumed that there were going to be blockers like this. Maybe it'll get fixed in a patch. Who knows? But I guess we're stuck on progressing this. Are there any missions? Destroy. Ghost or a haunt. So these are all bounties. Well, let's do this one. And we got the money for getting a bounty finally.
Hey, careful around the equipment.
Can I not just give you money?
Now.
I don't know what to do. This whole quest chain is borked.
I know the Deimos employees here on Mars.
Kind of sad about that, to be honest. But, I mean, what can I do? So... yeah, guess we're gonna go... Guess we're gonna do this one. Guess we're gonna do the Terramorph mission then, because Vanguard mission is borked. We're in Cathonia. It's barren, extreme environment. Where do we want to go? I'm gonna go to the den. Which is here. Space station, right? Next point's going into stealth, I believe. Oh, engines are down. There we go, much faster. And dock. Still want a cargo ship. It's kind of like my overarching goal right now.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Board. Guess we could go for like a combat-centered ship. But I definitely want something where I can store... where I
I
can
asked my
store
boss
goods.
what they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city. He said top minds were on it.
This where you hang out? Beside the vibrating tape?
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
I'm with the Vanguard.
Oh, so you are. Sorry about that, Captain. People mistake us for peacekeepers most days. Wasn't expecting someone from the actual military. So, what can I do for you?
We're not in the actual military, are we? I need to find Reginald Orlais. Wait, this is not the mission I want to do. Tell me about this guy.
Orlais. Doesn't ring
I wanted
a bell.
to do the Terra
Anything
the
you
Terra
can tell me
mission.
about
So
him?
we needed to go back to Mars. We were where we needed to be. Well, let's do this then. Wonder for war crimes.
Seriously? Out here? Surprised they didn't send out a general notice he's in town. Though, I guess there's less a chance he bolts if they keep it hush. But I expect we would have heard something... Wait... The Warlock! There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetheria's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Can't think of a better spot your Orlays might be hiding.
Sure.
Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Ship EM weapons damage systems at random, possibly stunning enemy engines reported. So are you saying we need EM weapons? We don't have EM weapons. So...
Has anyone ever told you you're the greatest explorer in the solar system?
Well, this is a bust then. We don't have EM weapons to use right now. So where's the one to get the... Back to the grind. The Warlock. Aren't we supposed to go to the... We're supposed to go to the place that we found the... Oh, I guess maybe we have to do this mission then, don't we? You know what? Sure, let's do it. Let's set a course. Let's set a course, and if we kill him, we kill him. So let's lower our engines, boost up these, put some into missiles. I guess we don't need the engines that low. Like, we need to be able to move a little bit, right? Okay, let's try it. There's other, like, objects here, too. Those other things kind of look like mines that I'm flying near. Hoping they're not, but they could be. Certainly look like they are.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments.
28.
All systems. Shoot them down.
Shield generator is completely blown. Shields are not. They've blown out our shield system.
What? Why couldn't I shoot any more missiles? I don't understand what was going on there. Can we just start this again?
If you have any orders, I'm ready to receive them.
Get out of the way. All right. Devils, you know. Find the Warlock. Ship combat is not enjoyable in this game. And I don't quite understand it. Maybe that's why it's not enjoyable. I got full shields. We'll take the engine down. Bring this up. Bring that up. Bring that up. Go even slower. I don't understand the, like, ship repair thing. Tell you what, for now, we'll take these missiles offline. Go all engines. Let's get up here so we're not running into stuff. There's a mine. Is that a one-hit kill? Jesus Christ. The mines are a one-hit
As
kill.
the hero of Vectera, you need your own
Alright, let's try it again. Let's try the unenjoyable space flight and battles that just seem ham-fisted into this game. Devils you know. Set course. Travel. Can we shoot the mines? Like, can we do this? I didn't really want to use a missile. I don't... Oh, I guess my trigger is a missile. Why did that go to 88? Did I only have 89 of them? Maybe. I want to shoot these mines.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments.
Let's turn engines down. Missiles up.
Systems. Shoot them down.
Why can't I lock onto you?
You need to try harder.
They've overloaded our jump system. Grav jump down. Oh, we're stuck.
Why can't I shoot anything? I don't understand what's going on. Like, I understand my lasers are overheating, but why do my missiles stop?
Is it true you're
Get
hunting
out
down
of the way.
terrible?
I gotta figure this out. What? I'm freaking undock. I want to fly my ship.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Alright, so missiles. Okay. So, do they just stop? I just don't have missiles anymore? Like, I guess that would make sense, but how do I No, they come back. They do come back. Just really slowly. Alright, we need a new ship. We don't have enough money. The only place I know to buy a ship is Jemison, which is Alpha Centauri. There's a place on Sol. There's a place here. There's a place here. In this star system. How do I get back into star system view? Ruins. Derelict. The Den. Why does it say there's a... I thought this symbol meant that there was a place that we could visit to buy a ship. Alright, let's go back to... Not to Sol. Let's not go to Sol. Let's go to Alpha Centauri. Let's go back to Jemison. Let's go to... I just want to like land. Is it commercial? so the missiles are not a good call. The lasers are fine.
Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more
I need to
work.
figure out where my ship is so I can get to the yard. Why is this out? Why when I bring out my viewfinder did that come out? Alright, where is my ship? Is it here? No. It's the lodge. Wow, this is getting really frustrating trying to navigate. Like, where's my ship at? Mast, lodge, residential, commercial. Where's the frontier? There it is. And fast travel. Get out of the ship. Let's go talk to ship dude. Figure out why we can't beat any ships in space combat. I can't maneuver because then you can't use the weapons.
Anything I can help you with?
I can't fly in any direction other than like straight while gently listing up, down, left, or right.
And
so I don't
here's your new
understand
captain.
what I'm
My crew
supposed
can
to
take a
do
look
for
at your
space
ship.
combat.
And you can stop by to trade a
Hush.
I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
Also hush. Alright, so need something better than what we have. But I also want cargo. We've got 72,000 credits. Sparrow. So like weapon A is dual. This one only has 2 weapons. It's got 920 cargo though. Hold on. Shield is down and its jump range is down. But we can probably boost that. But the cargo is 900. The hull is 411. What is ours? Our hull is 300. We double our cargo. Shield 355, which is close to the same. This is our ship. No, this is the Sparrow. So is this worth the upgrade? Our fuel goes up. We're gonna sell this for 10. It looks like we lose a lot of power. It has an energy thingy. It's got a disruptor electron beam. Hull and shield damage. Alright, that's definitely something we may do. This one has 200 cargo. And then the weapons, it has 2 up top here. Is that the other 2 in the very back? Where are the other 2? Do they highlight? They do. So we got 1 here, 1 there. Yes, the 2 in the back there. That's weird. Pulse lasers. Shield breaker. This is new. See what I say? I thought that was cheap. 5,000. No, it's 252,000. What makes it so good? The shield is better. Lasers are good. So yeah, it's weapons, right? So it's got 3 of these lasers. So there are different weapon hardpoints. 2 engines, 3 engines. So we can go Rambler. which has the same cargo. And 2 weapons. Like literally 2. Go to Galileo, which has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weapons. And cargo is less. We can go this guy, which has dual and 1. So less weapons. I don't like any of these.
Okay, no problem.
Can we modify the one we have to be effective? So, the dual weapon. This is all ballistic. Dual missiles. Go electron beam. I don't understand how these give us money, but these don't. Is that because it's selling what we have? Because if we look to the left, the value is 11,732, but it's only going to cost us 7,856. Disruptor beams, electron beams. These are fine. I just need to get rid of the missiles, really, for something better. Like maybe some autocannons. So we can go autocannon here, which have horrible range. Okay, never mind. The missiles are only option for ballistic at range. Certainly looks that way. What about a shield? We have the best shield. Reactor. We can go up to 18 power. Also increases our hull. Huh. I want a better ship, but this place doesn't seem to have the ship that's for us.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Where else can we buy ships from? Let's go to... Let's back out. What is this? This is a ship. What does that mean? Ship there. Star station. Can we buy ships from a star station? Let's try it and see. Hail this place. Dock. See if we can find a ship vendor.
Docking complete. It's so satisfying seeing the hatches.
Okay. This is different than I expected. I thought I was gonna buy a ship. Oh, this is the EM rifle, that's why. That's why you're not dead. You like fire? Hey, you like fire? Alright, back to laser. So, I was wondering why his health wasn't going down. It's because we didn't kill him. Naval Cutlass. How much is that worth? Maroon Power Pack, Naval Cutlass, Drumbeat. It's actually decent. Well, I guess you live. Your friends don't, but you do. Cartridge. Take your bourbon. Credits. There was somebody over here. I think we should be light. Yeah, we only got 49 mass. Metabolic agent. 0.65 for 800. We'll take that. Wish we had some way of like tracking the enemy other than this. Tranquility Lotus. Don't want that. Recon stem. What is that? Helmet. Recon stem. 8 pounds for 800. Yeah, we'll take that, I guess. Go sell some more stuff and maybe get a better ship. It seems like the ships are randomized. I don't know the length of time that must go by for them to change, but the cargo ship that I wanted is no longer there. But I'm assuming, based off of closer inspection, that the cargo ships probably have far less weapon mounts. Which, the only way I can think to win a fight is just have more firepower. In a ship that is. Down there, okay. There's a lot of these guys in there. House Varun. What are we gonna do for these guys? Incendiary? We've also got this guy. Still think this one's doing better. Got stuck on the ledge there. You know, feed me to no serpent. Wow, there's a lot more of these guys than I expected down here. Oh, I didn't mean to go to another area. May not even be a good idea. Trauma pack I'll take. Balance pack, you can keep that. Alright, we'll try this again. Using a lot of med packs. I don't even know how many I have left, but I feel like I'm using all of them. Can we be sneaky? Take your laser cartridge and your med pack. Should we do lawgiver? Oh, we're getting shot inside. Dude has a shotgun. Just not the best way to enter like a giant room is through one like little entrance like that. You wanna come on up here and get shot? That'd be nice. How? Sometimes the detection is a bit odd. You know what? Just go through here. Does time freeze when I'm doing this? I certainly hope so. Can't be this one. This is an expert lock. Could be this one. So if we do this one, can't do this one. So this one, and then we would need like 3. So we would need like, does that work? That works. Okay, we made it 1 level. What does this blue mean? There's blue and white. Don't understand the blue and white. Are the blue ones that can possibly fit in? I feel like that's the case. So we can do this. And then this. And then we can do that. And that. I probably shouldn't have grabbed those. Take Solstice. Credits. I'm also stuck in like a dead end here, which isn't great. Wondering if I can peek around the corner here. Shoot these guys. Okay, this is doing okay. Stop crawling. Okay, we're gonna go guns a-blazing. Fine for now. Got you. Music though. Going ham. The coronavirus? I feel like he hit himself with his grenade. Could probably hide for now. Requires computer to unlock. Also requires computer. Alright, we're hidden for now. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider like, comment, and or subscribe. We'll see you next episode. Bye.